Hello friends, welcome back to our urban homestead. My name is Chelsea. We are back in the kitchen. After my video yesterday of the pantry room, my friend messaged me and wanted my dry cake mix that I do in the mason jars. And was like, you should do a video on that. She thought it was neat, so I'm gonna do a video on that. It's super easy, takes like 5 minutes to throw together. And then I'm gonna show you one way that I like to use it. So let's get started. So this is my yellow or white cake mix. I just put it in mason jars. I don't vacuum seal it. Ooh. Some people do, but I don't. I just store it in here, and my pantry room is pretty cold, so I don't have a problem with it like caking or anything like that. Super, super simple. Not a ton of ingredients to it. I'm gonna open up my iPad. I'm in the process of doing a cookbook. And I will link the recipe in the description below so you guys can have a reference. Okay, so for the dry ingredients, so I just get a mason jar, put my little funnel on top, and you literally just put the stuff in, layer it, bam, you're good. So the dry ingredients are 2 1/4 cups of flour, all that snow that we got yesterday is melted already. And I'm so mad because I actually went out and had to like snow blow. And then it all melted. Like, what the heck? Okay, 2 1/4 cups of flour. And then 1 1/2 cups of granulated sugar. Sometimes you gotta have to like do that to your jar. I know, terrible. You're not supposed to bang your jars. Guess what? I do. It's fine. Then 3 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. Powder, not soda. And a pinch of salt. That's it. I don't measure the salt. I just do a pinch. And then you're just gonna put your lid and ring on it, and you're good to go. If you want to make a chocolate version of the same recipe, all you have to do is add 2 to 3 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. And now when I make the chocolate one, I like to put it all in a bowl before I put it into the mason jar, and then whisk it up just so it's looks like chocolate. Okay, so after you make that and you want to go to make your cake, you will add this jar, and then a 1/2 cup of softened butter, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1.5 cups of milk. I like to use evaporated milk or some of the milk that I can. This actually is a lot like evaporated milk once you can it. Vanilla, and 3 eggs. Then you just whip that all up together. You're gonna butter and flour your pans, bake at 350. for about 25 to 30 minutes or until you insert a toothpick and it comes out clean. So that is like easy peasy. Like I said, I will put the recipe in the description box below. And now I'm going to show you one of my favorite ways to use the recipe, rather than just a plain cake. I'm grabbing some butter out of the freezer and my pan. Ignoring the camera so you can see what the heck I'm doing. Hash dogs. All right, so in my food processor, plug that puppy in. I am using the shred attachment on my food processor. There we go, that's a little better. And I have 1 stick of butter. I put this in the freezer. Put this little bit in my butter dish. And then I have a baking dish here. I don't know what size it is, like a 8 by, I don't know. Not a 9 by 13, I can tell you that. This is my cherry pie filling. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, oh, the cherries this year at the farm that I get them from were so good. Probably the best, best year for cherries from them, honestly. They were so delicious. Oh, I love cherry pie filling. Oh, so good. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump this in here. So this is kind of like a dump cake. I should probably whisk this together real quick just so I know everything is combined. So this is kind of like a dump cake. It's really easy, or I guess it's kind of like a cobbler slash dump cake. Sorry, that was loud. All right, I'm just gonna give this a quick whisk just to make sure that the sugar and flour and baking powder isn't all in one area. All right, and then all you're gonna do is sprinkle this on top. You might not use all of it. And if I don't, I'll just put it back into my jar and label it for dump cake, not for a full-size cake. Now, you could use all of it if you did like a bigger pan. Then you would obviously need to double your pie filling. You can do this with any pie filling. And then we're just gonna put this shredded butter on top, and that is it. Now, if you don't have a food processor, you can just do little cubes of the butter and like put little pats of butter along the top. I like the shredded better because I think it just is a little more even, and you get butter in every bite, and who doesn't like butter, right? Some of it's melting on my hands, but that's okay. And bam, that's it. You're gonna pop this into the oven at 350 until the cherry or whatever filling you use is bubbling and the top of the crust is golden brown. How easy is that? Not much to it, and it's all ingredients that are natural, not, you know, besides the butter. I mean, I guess that's natural, but you know what's going in it, not chemicals or any of that other junk, and we love that. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. We certainly will enjoy it later this evening. I'm having a really hard time only cooking for the 3 of us now that our son is gone. I have a hard time not cooking for an army because our son really loved leftovers and all of his friends would come over and eat dinner. So I'm having a bit of an adjustment period trying to scale down the size of the meals that I make every day. I would normally make a big, huge pan of this, but I'm not doing that now. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you know someone that would like my videos, send them my way. Tell them to subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and I will have the recipe in the description box below. So until next time guys, I'll see you later.